Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the 52nd UIC College of Engineering Commencement. Today we honor engineering spring 2019 graduates that are expecting to complete their degrees in the current term. This commencement brings together members of the College of Engineering family, students, college administration, faculty, staff and representatives, relatives, and friends. Before we begin, to assure that everyone enjoys this meaningful event, would you please take a moment now to turn off or mute all cell phones, pagers, or other electronic devices that may detract from the enjoyment of all. I'd like to remind all graduates to please be courteous of your fellow graduates and remain with us for the entire ceremony. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, please stand if you are able and join the students and faculty in singing our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. The words to the national anthem can be found on the back page of your program. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam? proud stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. To formally open the College of Engineering's 52nd commencement, I now present the Dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Peter Nelson.
It is my pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to our graduates, their parents, families, and friends on this joyous occasion, the culmination of the graduates' years of hard work and families' years of support and sacrifice. Many of today's graduates not only spent thousands of hours on their studies, but they balanced, sometimes precariously, employment, raising a family, along with being a student. The families of our graduates are also a critical part of the effort we celebrate today. Parents, spouses, and other family members provided a wide array of support crucial to the success of our graduates. An obvious component of support is financial support, but often even more important is the intangible support, the moral support, the encouragement offered, and understanding about long hours spent in the classroom and lab. I now invite all of our graduates to please rise, if you are able, and turn around to face their spouses, parents, families, and friends, and express their gratitude for that support. Please be seated. There's a special group in this graduating class that I would like to recognize. Will the graduates who are active or veterans of our armed forces please rise if you are able? These students are disciplined, committed, and know the meaning of performing their duty and serving their country. Now they have met the requirements for graduation from the College of Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending our congratulations and our sincere gratitude to all of our military students for their service. Please be seated. Graduates, you can feel confident that you have received an excellent engineering education here at UIC. I hope that the excellence of our faculty, the high quality of their research that keeps them at the forefront of their engineering fields, and our college-wide commitment to teaching excellence have served you well and prepared you not just for technical proficiency, but for a lifetime of learning, a curiosity about new challenges, a delight in creative innovation, and a commitment to be part of the solution for which engineers are so uniquely equipped. I also hope that some of you will accept the challenge of serving in the public sector, where critical judgments about issues of science and engineering are made. I encourage you to give back and make the world around you a better place. We hope that you will remain in the UIC College of Engineering family through active participation in our Alumni Association and continued engagement with our students and professors. I wish each of you success and enjoyment in your chosen profession, engagement with the world outside of your job, and the happiness of a well-lived, meaningful life. Congratulations. At this time, I am pleased to introduce several distinguished individuals joining us today. Please stand if you are able as I introduce you. Timothy Killeen, President of the University of Illinois. D.D. Williams, Secretary of the Board of Trustees and of the University. Michael Amaritas, Chancellor of the University of Illinois at Chicago and Professor of Chemical Engineering. Susan Poser, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Professor of Political Science. Joanna Groden, Vice Chancellor for Research. Nikos Varelis, Vice Provost for Undergraduate Affairs and Professor of Physics. Jonathan Art, Associate Dean of the Graduate College and Associate Professor of Anatomy and Cell Biology. And our commencement speaker, UIC Engineering Distinguished Alumnus, John E. Major, who is receiving an honorary Doctor of Engineering today. Finally, I would like to introduce the heads of our 6 academic departments in the College of Engineering. Bioengineering, Dr. Thomas Royston. Chemical Engineering, Dr. Vikas Berry. Civil and Materials Engineering, Dr. Koros Mohammadian. Computer Science, Dr. Robert Sloan. Electrical and Computer Engineering, Dr. Rashid Ansari. And Mechanical and Industrial Engineering, Dr. Farzad Mashayek. Now it is my privilege to introduce the 20th President of the University of Illinois System, Dr. Timothy Killeen. When he took office nearly 4 years ago, Dr. Killeen brought more than 3 decades of experience as a teacher, researcher, and administrator in public higher education and in top leadership positions with national scientific research agencies. Dr. Killeen is committed to continuing the University of Illinois System's rise as a global leader through academic programs that transform student lives and pioneering innovation that drives progress and economic growth. Dr. Killeen is a member of the National Academy of Engineering and is a professor in the UIC Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Please join me in welcoming the President of the University of Illinois System, Dr. Tim Killeen.
Greetings, class of 2019. It is my great honor and distinct pleasure to congratulate you all. I don't have to tell you that this is a really big day, maybe the biggest day yet, and one of a handful to come in your lives that will stick in your memory forever. So be proud, live it up, wear out the cameras on your cell phones, if that's possible. I see some going on right now. Then tweet and post those happy pictures of you, your family, and friends for everyone to see. And if you're anything like me, 40 years in the future, you'll say, did I have hair like that? You've earned every hug, handshake, high five, and fist bump. Savor them all. And I hope you land a few cards with cash in them to boot. That's really for the parents, maybe. This is also a really big day for those of us here who have had the privilege, and it is a privilege, of helping to guide your educational journey, your magnificent faculty and staff, and of course your family and supporters. Commencements are our biggest days of the year, celebrations that reflect the very core of what the University of Illinois System is all about. As your time here has already shown you, the U of I system is many, many remarkable things. A massive enterprise with impact that reaches literally around the world through groundbreaking scholarship, research, discovery, and innovation. But boiled down to its very basics, it is all about you. All about our students. You have been at the center of our mission all the way back to our system's founding more than a century and a half ago. We were created to open the doors wide to every deserving student and not just the privileged few, providing an education that would transform their lives one by one, their families and their communities, and collectively send off new waves of talent year after year, to lift the fortunes of our state, our nation, and our world. It's an enormous responsibility, and one that our universities have fulfilled with such distinction that the University of Illinois system has cemented a place as one of the world's most accomplished and respected educators. Our high global standing is rooted in values foreshadowed more than a century ago by our fourth president, Edmund James, who guided an era of explosive growth that helped make us the powerhouse that we are today. In 1904, as his presidency began, he had this to say about what was then a fledgling single-campus university. He said, "Great things are waiting if we only measure up to our opportunities, if we only perform faithfully and simply the duties which the state thrusts upon us." I doubt whether President James could even imagine the heights that we would reach 115 years later. But we can rise even higher, and with you and your abiding connection to UIC, we will, to a place as the gold standard for higher education in this century. We continue stretching towards our ambitious goals, yes, faithfully and simply, as President James said, but I add, with excellence and integrity painted through everything we do. Integrity defines us. It is our touchstone in classrooms and laboratories, on soccer fields and baseball diamonds. Honesty and strong moral character are at the heart of those values, but they run far deeper. We are also forthright, hardworking, and transparent. We are grounded, never cut corners, always share credit. We're dedicated, loyal, and focused squarely on the public good. We are thoughtful, respectful, and determined to make people proud and do the right thing even when no one is watching. And we take the high road. We always take the high road, and we profoundly celebrate diversity and inclusion. These are our bedrock Midwestern values, and they don't go unnoticed. Coupled with our rich legacy of excellence, they have added to our allure as a go-to destination, helping us set, once again, system-wide enrollment records, building on our ranks of world-class faculty and forging new research paradigms to tackle society's and solve society's most pressing challenges. Better yet, those defining values also radiate through you, through the lessons that each and every one of you carries into the world. Y para aquellos de ustedes de la comunidad Latinx, les envío un saludo muy especial. Felicitaciones a cada uno de ustedes, que siempre sepan y sienten en su corazón que la casa de la UIC es su casa. With more than 22,000 fellow graduates who join with you every year and who are graduating in these weeks, you are blowing strong, fresh winds of reason into the air that sometimes is coupled with divisiveness and negativity that often seems to pervade our nation in these turbulent times. So enjoy today's celebration, and please come back often to tell us about your next big achievements in your careers and in your communities. And be sure to thank the parents, family, and friends who supported you along the way. Their contributions to your success are simply immeasurable, and they should share the pride and credit that you have and deserve on this very special day. My congratulations again, class of 2019.
Thank you, President Killeen. I now have the distinct honor of introducing Dr. Michael Amaritis, Chancellor of the University of Illinois at Chicago. Under Chancellor Amaritis' leadership over the past 4 years, the university has experienced record enrollments every year and is undergoing the most ambitious construction projects on campus in decades. He has strengthened the university's relationship with the city of Chicago and engaged in an effort to bring greater national and international visibility to UIC. A chemical engineering by training, Chancellor Amaritis has an undergraduate degree from the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki and a PhD from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Please welcome Chancellor Michael Amaritis.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Mother's Day. What a wonderful opportunity this afternoon to celebrate with all the mothers and grandmothers in this building, to celebrate the success of our graduates. And I hope that in this spirit, you will allow me also, in honor of my own mother, to say to the few Greek mothers and grandmothers that they are here, χρόνια πολλά, να χαίρεστε τις οικογένειές σας. I knew there would be a couple, at least. I got one group and another group. Welcome. Welcome to the University of Illinois at Chicago Spring Commencement Ceremonies. Families and friends of our graduates, mothers and grandmothers, fathers and grandfathers, brothers, sisters, spouses, partners, children, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, in-laws, friends and neighbors, whoever you are, thank you. Thank you for being here today to celebrate, but more importantly, thank you for everything that you have done to support our students during the last few years. We have a great class of 2019 to present to you today, but watching you and listening to you so far, I start having some doubts that you agree with me. And I'll tell you why. I haven't heard you being loud this afternoon. I haven't heard you cheer, shout, clap like you really mean it. I haven't heard you demonstrate your joy and pride in these graduates. All I have heard, actually, has been some polite clapping so far, something between I have to do that and I didn't have enough coffee yet. So I'm afraid, graduates, that I'm more proud of you than your own families and friends. What we teach our engineering students is that the impact is much stronger if you work organized. So let's do this in an organized way, right? I'll give you a chance to redeem yourselves. Let's do it right now as I say, congratulations, class of 2019. All right, you are improving. We still have time until the end of the ceremony. Graduates, I want to thank your professors. I want to thank your mentors and advisors and the UIC staff members, the ones who helped push you through your most challenging projects and assignments when you couldn't see past the mountain of work that sometimes you brought onto yourselves because you let it pile until the last moment. But these are the people that really helped you and push you through. So a big thank you to the faculty and staff of our College of Engineering. Please join me in thanking them. And also, please take the time to thank and congratulate your classmates. Thank your study groups, your lab groups, the people that you stayed in the dorms with, the people that you worked together because you know that you contributed to the success of each other, the people that helped you keep awake before exams and sometimes during the classroom. You're all here as one graduating class. It's all about you. You're graduating. I feel a special connection with this class, the class of 2019, because a good number of you started in 2015 when I was a freshman. And you were a freshman. You made it, you're graduating, now I'm a super senior. But this is my final opportunity to offer some words before you confer your degrees. And I want to go over what you will be taking with you when you walk out of these doors today as UIC alumni. Of course, you will be walking out with your academic credentials, with your degrees. Well, actually, you will not be walking out with your degrees. You will get an empty folder from here, but trust me, the degree is in the mail. You will get it. But you will be working out with a strong fundamental understanding of the principles of your discipline. But that's not the only thing. You will be living with the real-life experience that comes from completing projects, completing research assignments, at capstone design projects, meeting important deadlines. These are qualities that employers look for. The fact that many of you also balance part-time or full-time jobs, and in many cases family obligations at the same time that you were taking care of your academic obligations, shows your deep level of commitment, responsibility, and determination to succeed. You will be also leaving UIC with the foundation you will need to join society as fully engaged members in our rapidly globalizing world. Over the last 4 or 5, maybe for some of you 6 years, you have been engaged in a global community right here at the center of a global city. You have experience with people who speak different languages, with people who come from different religious and cultural backgrounds, and you have thrived here at UIC in an inclusive environment that has defined your education and your university experience. UIC's environment is unique in this perspective and has prepared you for the future that is coming to this country. You will also be leaving UIC with an enhanced responsibility for civic engagement and service to others, especially those who are underserved. This is one of the core values of UIC, and during your studies here, you have seen the entire university community participate in such efforts, and you have done so yourselves in many cases. This is the tradition and legacy of UIC's faculty, students, staff, and alumni. And finally, I hope that you will leave UIC with a lot of pride for your alma mater. This is a university that demonstrates academic excellence at the highest level. It is also a university that generates new knowledge through its world-class research. But at the same time, this is a university that has a tremendous impact on the lives and well-being of the most vulnerable citizens of this city and this state. And I urge you to proudly tell the people that you will meet in your new work environment that you have graduated from Chicago's only public research university. You have graduated from the University for Chicago. On behalf of UIC, I promise you that we will always be your university and we will continue to support you. Like you, we will continue to grow in strength and reputation, enhancing the value of your degrees. We will continue to make you proud, the same way that you make us proud today, and you have made us proud through your stay here. After all, the greatness of a university is the sum of its alumni, and you are now part of this equation. And please remember to share your future accomplishments with us and to return to visit and mentor the students who follow in your footsteps. Set an example for them on how to be engaged. Come back for the significant class reunions. After 20 years, we will be waiting for you in May of 2039. I'm not going to be here, I'll be gone, but I hope you will be here at that time. Graduates of the College of Engineering, please go out and tell the world about what you have accomplished at UIC, because you are now our greatest ambassadors. Congratulations, class of 2019, and Godspeed.
Thank you, Chancellor Emeritus. I am proud to introduce our 2019 commencement speaker, Mr. John Major. John Major is recognized around the world as one of the most influential forces in wireless telecommunications over the last 50 years. As an innovator, entrepreneur, business strategist, and executive. John Major's career began as an engineer at Kleinschmidt SCM in 1967, where by the age of 30, he was Vice President of Engineering, before leaving to become Vice President of Global Services for Harris Broadcast. John joined Motorola as Director of Physical Design in 1979. His innovations and technical leadership in the area of mobile networks have had a worldwide impact, including critical inventions to support moving wireless users. John's team put dispatch on cellular that led to the Nextel cellular system. It also became the bedrock technology for public safety radio systems worldwide. John's ability to understand large, complicated systems while having a vision for the future of wireless communications led Motorola to assign John to lead large R&D teams and eventually become Motorola's Senior Vice President and Chief Technology Officer during the pinnacle of Motorola's mobile wireless business when Motorola had 150,000 employees. In 1998, John left Motorola to serve as Executive Vice President of Qualcomm and President of Qualcomm's Wireless Infrastructure Division. John later served as Chairman and CEO of Wireless Knowledge, a joint venture of Qualcomm and Microsoft, as Chairman and CEO of Novotel Wireless, where he led the company's successful initial public offering, and Chairman and CEO of Apacheta. In 2003, John founded MTSG, an investment and consulting firm, and has served and continues to serve on numerous corporate boards of directors, including Littelfuse, Orbcomm, Lennox International, and Lattice Semiconductor. John has served as chairman of the board of directors for several companies, including Resonant and Broadcom, which was sold in 2016 for $37 billion. For the last 9 years, John has also served as chairman of the board of directors for the La Jolla Institute for Allergy and Immunology. John joined the UIC External and Engineering Advisory Board in 2003. After becoming dean in 2008, I asked John to chair advisory board, which he did for over 9 years. John worked tirelessly to move us toward our 2025 vision of UIC engineering becoming one of the top 5 public urban engineering programs in the nation. Under John's leadership, the board is focused on developing innovative programs outside of the classroom to support student success after graduation, including a strong push for internships. In 2013, John led the advisory board efforts to develop the first in the nation freshman guaranteed internship program, which in 2017 was expanded to include transfer students. The advisory board, under John's leadership, has supercharged our employer recruiting efforts with more than 300 unique companies hiring UIC engineering students each year. John has also personally recruited at least 25 new advisory board members. During his leadership, advisory board members have gifted more than $15 million to the college, which has contributed to student scholarships and building and renovation projects. The board's industrial support has also been instrumental in securing over $2 million in National Science Foundation scholarship awards for our students. John Major's education includes a BS in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Rochester, an MBA from Northwestern, a JD from Loyola University, and a Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering from UIC. In 2012, John and his wife Susan established the John E. and Susan M. Major Scholarship to help recruit women engineering students. To date, 15 recipients have received $5,000 scholarships for their first year of studies. Susan is the founder and CEO of Major Executive Search, which specializes in senior executive placement for large companies in the wireless, telecom, software, and semiconductor sectors. And Sue has also shared her leadership experience with our Society of Women Engineers. Would you please join me in welcoming UIC Distinguished Alumnus, Mr. John Major.
Thank you, Pete, for your kind words. It is my pleasure, in fact, it's humbling, to stand before you on this spectacular Chicago day. No, as you might guess, I'm not referring to the weather. It's Mother's Day, and that makes it a spectacular day. It's also graduation day. I can only imagine what you've been through to get to this point and what you're thinking as you look forward towards your future. The same can be said, I'm sure, for your parents, siblings, extended families. They've been there for you. It could not have been easy. Speaking of your parents, brings to mind a thought. Boy, have they handed you a mess. Global warming threatens to displace 1 billion, that's 1 billion with a B, people through rising waters alone over the coming decades. The economic bifurcation of our society seems to only get worse. The rich are getting richer, the not rich, not so much. Technology is creating disparate opportunities in our society. Great jobs are going to the educated. Menial jobs or no jobs at all are left for the rest. Meanwhile, the national debt is growing from an unimaginable 20 trillion, yes, trillion with a T, to something that could be twice that. For all of you that see all of this in your future, this might be a good time to take a moment to turn to your parents and say a very sarcastic thank you. And yet, as I stand here to be serious for a moment, while I have some advice to offer, I have nothing but optimism for you, the world you are entering, and the future we will help to make. You've been tested. You have passed those tests with flying colors. Your preparation is better than anything that I could have imagined. You benefited from that preparation. There's not much I can do today to add to those years of preparation. Instead, I want to share with you just 3 stories that I hope will let you reflect on how far you've come and provide some small amount of guidance as you move forward. First, I want to look back a few years to when I stood, at least in a small way, in your shoes. Years ago, I was hired by Motorola to be their head of physical design. My challenge was to create a world-class leading physical design culture in a company that ate and slept electrical engineering. To help me with that challenge, I turned to an individual on my team, Dr. J. Earl Foster, who had a relationship with the University of Chicago, Illinois, Chicago. I asked him whether we could offer an on-campus master's in mechanical engineering program. The UIC agreed to do just that. They stepped up. And as I recall, we got some 14 employees to take part, all of whom graduated 3 years later with an MS. To ensure buy-in, I signed up for the program as well. For me, my last course was an elective research project. I chose to use differential equations to map temperature in a uniformly heated cylindrical object, also known as a resistor. Using differential equations for that sort of project was a time-consuming choice. Essentially, I was choosing to do a complicated math equation by hand rather than using a computer. Even back then, there were a number of digital methods I could have used to get the same result. But the type of temperature mapping that I was doing had never been done before using differential equations, and I thought I would enjoy the challenge. The methodology is simple enough to explain, but very difficult in practice. For non-engineers in the audience, the method requires guessing what you think the solution might be and then checking whether you are right. The only problem is that for every guess, you had to perform 20 pages of finely written equations to figure out if you had it right. If you didn't, it could be your guess was wrong, or just as likely that you made an error in the 20 pages. For me, it took 20 tries, 400 pages of calculations, all of them wasted until the final one was right. You can imagine my excitement when it finally checked. Through this exercise, the UIC had given me an invaluable gift that has served me well ever since. Because of those 400 pages of calculations, it was rammed into my head an important lesson, that you don't always know what will work, but you still have to make a choice. You have to pursue it with all that you have, and if it doesn't work out, you have to make another choice and try again. That was great preparation for my career and great preparation for my life. The lesson has served me well. I think back on it often. The best part is that you never know which choice is the right choice and which choice will be the final choice. The UIC gave me that gift. I'll be forever grateful. It gives me a little bit of insight into what you all have been through. You have made choices, not knowing whether they were exactly right. And you have pursued them and wound up here today. Congratulations. It wasn't easy, I'm sure, but it was wonderful and unforgettable. That is, it will seem that way, at least once you catch up on your sleep deprivation. That's the best joke in the speech. You got to help me here. I recently was reminded of that lesson when my wife Susan and I were lucky enough to take an around-the-world trip. 9 countries in 21 days. We both traveled a lot, but most of it has been for business. This provided a chance to see many of the world's most famous sites: Angkor Wat, Serengeti Plain, Machu Picchu, Petra, Easter Island, and many more. The sights were amazing. The people, even more so. I'll never forget the smile on the faces of the street merchants in Cambodia, or the pride of a family in Peru that had their ancestors' skulls on their mantle, or, as I'll now tell you more about, the 2 people who chose to save the sun bears in India. A decade ago, 2 people, Kartik Satyanara and Gita Seshamani, observed the plight of the dancing bears in the city streets of India and decided to do something about it. The practice was to capture the sun bears as babies, pull out their teeth, put a ring in their nose, and make them dance for the tourists. That was the livelihood of these people. It was horrible for the bears. The challenge was daunting. This was a large group of people's only means of earning income. There was no place to transfer the bears to, and this practice was deeply culturally ingrained. But that did not deter Kartik and Gita. They found alternative jobs for the families reliant on dancing bears for income. They got the government to donate a portion of a military air base, so they had room. It was treeless. That didn't stop them. Today there are hundreds of acres of trees where 600 bears live, and there are no dancing bears on the streets of India. Now, they're working on saving the elephants that live similar lives. At the same time, they're learning valuable lessons that are helping to preserve both the elephants and the sun bears in the wild. It might not be obvious what this has to do with 400 pages of calculations that I did to get my UIC degree. The connection is this. It probably wasn't obvious to Kartik and Gita to choose to save the bears as opposed to tackling some of the other humanitarian needs, of which there are many. But that's exactly the point. You don't have to stand paralyzed and decisionless as you try to balance the potential impact of one decision versus another, one potential job versus the next. Make a choice. Pursue it with passion. If it doesn't work out, make another choice. I think of Kartik and Gita often. They made a difference by pursuing what they thought should be pursued. Just one more story. Years ago, I had a company that had an interest I had an interest in that was trading for 12 cents a share. That's not good. The company was among 3 companies that had mastered the very complex art of the high-speed reading of checks in the back room of banks. So they knew how to do digital scanning, but they and the other companies had bid themselves to a position where they were all losing money, and in the case of my company, it was going bankrupt. Not knowing what would work, I advocated that we offer check cashing through mobile devices by using cell phone cameras to photograph the checks. At the time, only BlackBerry had a camera, and it was just 600K pixels. The picture quality was so bad that you could take a picture of your mother, yes, even on Mother's Day, and you might not be able to recognize her. Even so, the software could manage this and read a check that was photographed. We offered the service to the banks, and they were willing to try it. You're probably familiar with the result. It's the reason that many of you will deposit graduation checks you receive today by taking a picture of them with your cell phone. Photo deposit. The outcome was a huge success and turned the company around. The stock rose from 12 cents to $12. Quite a few jobs were saved. All because the company made a choice, and if it wasn't the obvious one at the time, it pursued it vigorously. You have to pursue what you think you should pursue. As I said at the start, I have nothing but optimism for you and for your future. You've received your education and experiences from a great institution. You have been tested and you have succeeded. You will do extraordinary things. As they say in golf, trust your swing. Don't be afraid to make choices, and if they don't work out quite right, don't be afraid to try again. You will be great. Thank you for listening to me. This is a memorable day.
Thank you, John, for your poignant words today. Great teachers are the heart of a great university. The University of Illinois at Chicago annually recognizes and honors its great teachers. Recipients of the Silver Circle Award are selected by our students. With this award, the students of UIC honor those who have taught us with distinction. I now call upon Anusha Pai, the student representative of the graduating class of 2019, to present the UIC Silver Circle Award for Excellence in Teaching.
Each year, the students of UIC honor those who have taught us with distinction in the many forums of our university. I am honored to present the Silver Circle Award to Professor Joseph Hummel from the Department of Computer Science. I congratulate Professor Hummel on behalf of the senior class and the students of UIC. Professor Hummel, could you please come forward?
Thank you.
The Harold A. Simon Award for Excellence in Teaching is presented by the College of Engineering to a faculty member who exemplifies the dedication, distinguished service, and excellence in teaching that were the hallmarks of the late Dr. Simon's career. This award was established in 1985 to honor the memory of Dr. Harold Simon, a professor of mechanical engineering who served the college during its early years. This year's recipient is Professor Midi Kochi from the Department of Bioengineering. Professor Kochi, will you please come forward? The Bell Honor Recognition has been given since 1951 to the undergraduate engineering student with the highest grade point average of each term's graduating class. We would like to recognize the Bell Honor recipients who are in attendance today. We have 4 graduates who meet the requirements for the Bell Honor Award upon completion of the spring semester. Please stand if you are able when I introduce you. Megan Dagu, majoring in electrical engineering. Brandon Lucas, majoring in bioengineering. Anusha Pai, majoring in computer science. And Colin Xu, majoring in bioengineering. Congratulations.
The college now recognizes students who have distinguished themselves in various ways during their academic careers at UIC. As I describe various academic honors in the college, I ask that those who are recognized please stand if you are able and remain standing until all academic honors have been called. And audience, please hold your applause until the end. Eta Kappa Nu is the International Honor Society of Electrical and Computer Engineers. Selection is based upon scholarship, character, volunteer service, and distinguished accomplishments. The Society recognizes graduating members with embroidered scarlet stoles. Will the members of Eta Kappa Nu please rise if you are able? Pi Tau Sigma is the National Honor Society for the Mechanical Engineers. Selection is based upon scholarship, leadership, and service. Members are presented with engraved society pins which they are wearing today. Will the graduating members of Pi Tau Sigma please stand if you are able? Tau Beta Pi is the National Engineering Honor Society to which students are elected on the basis of outstanding scholastic achievement, exemplary character, and community service. Graduating members of Tau Beta Pi are entitled to wear white collars embroidered with the society's emblem. Will the members of Tau Beta Pi please stand if you are able? Alpha Eta Mu Beta, the National Biomedical Engineering Honor Society, elects its members based upon distinguished scholarship, leadership, and exemplary character. Will the members of Alpha Eta Mu Beta please stand if you are able? UIC Honors College membership entitles graduates to wear gold stoles. Will the engineering graduates who are members of the Honors College please stand if you are able? University honors recognize the college's graduating seniors with high academic achievements, summa cum laude 3.9 or above GPA gold cords, magna cum laude 3.75 to 3.89 GPA silver cords, and cum laude 3.5 to 3.74 GPA bronze cords. Will the students who are receiving university honors please stand now if you are able? Please join me in acknowledging the academic accomplishments of these outstanding students. Please be seated. Leadership in the college is recognized with a white tassel. Engineering students who have distinguished themselves through their leadership in one of the professional student organizations can be identified by this white tassel on their cap. Will the graduating student leaders please rise if you are able? Please give your student leaders a round of applause.
Please be seated. We now come to the part of the program where a student has the opportunity to address the graduates. This year, the student representative is Anusha Pai, whose major is computer science.
Thank you, Dean Nelson. Good afternoon, distinguished faculty, honored guests, friends, family, and class of 2019. It is truly an honor to be standing here as this year's student speaker and represent fellow graduates and alumni. First and foremost, I would like to wish all the wonderful moms a very happy Mother's Day. Could we please give a huge round of applause to all the moms out here? Love you, Mom. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate and thank everyone who has come out here to support us and join us on this memorable occasion. Class of 2019, we accomplished a huge milestone in our lives. These past 4+ years were filled with countless all-nighters, hard work, a little bit of cramming, and most importantly, dedication. Our drive and ambition allowed each and every one of us to get one step closer to our dream. You know, when I was choosing my major, I explored every single field except for engineering. However, as I began looking at all the possible majors, I would always gravitate towards engineering without even knowing. I became inspired by how technology can help us solve everyday problems in our community. And that's when I knew engineering was for me, because like most of us here, I enjoy creating and building things to make a positive difference in our community and be a part of the solution. However, I realized that being an engineer is not an easy dream, especially being a woman in this field. But UIC takes the extra step to support us and encourage every single one of us. Now, do you remember hearing the word diversity mentioned over and over again during orientation? It's easy to say that a university cares about diversity, but UIC truly walks the walk. UIC College of Engineering go above and beyond to get funding for students to go to events that empower minorities and bring about diversity in the engineering field. To name a few, Grace Hopper, TAPIA, Society of Hispanic Professional Engineer, and National Society of Black Engineer conferences. This is not just an I'm sorry, go ahead, clap. This is not just an institution. This is a community that wants to see each and every one of us to succeed. And I personally can attest to that. Let's travel back to my freshman year, where I took one of the most challenging computer science courses. It's the first day of this class. I step inside the classroom, excited to learn. I sit down, open my new notebook, ready to take notes. 50 minutes pass by, the class is over, but my notebook is empty. I was struggling with the most simplest concepts while my classmates were understanding them. It's now day 2 of this class, and nothing changed. As you can imagine, I was pretty discouraged and even thought about giving up on my dream. 2 weeks passed by now, and there it was in my hand, the form to switch majors. My dream was lost. I thought to myself that I could never be an engineer if I'm struggling with the basics. When the weight of my insecurities was nearly too much to bear, my family and professors told me the words that still echo in my mind today. Giving up may feel like the best solution at the moment, but always remember, success isn't overnight. No one will hand you the trophy. You need to work hard to achieve it. After recollecting my thoughts, I realized that my aspiration is to become an engineer, and I need to break through this obstacle with my hard work and dedication. A few more weeks pass by now. The semester is over, and I successfully completed the course, and there, sitting in my trash can, is the torn-up form for switching majors. From this experience, not only did my passion for the field grow further, but I also gained a new appreciation for my family and also the UIC faculty. I truly would not be standing here in front of all of you today without my support system. We all know that no matter who you speak to at UIC, whether it be professors, TAs, counselors, they will always be willing to help you in any way possible. Now that it's graduation time, though, we may feel like we're leaving UIC behind. But in reality, UIC will always be our support system, our family, and our backbone for when we fly into the real world. You have probably heard this a billion times, but this is true. This is just the beginning. UIC gave us an incredible foundation to prepare us to not just become engineers, but to also become role models in our society. Meaning, our job here is not done. Technology is constantly changing, and we need to use our education to strive for the betterment of our community and keep learning. Let's all set a good example for our next generation, break those barriers, and make a positive difference. So, my fellow engineering brothers and sisters, congratulations. I wish us the best, and I hope we all have an exhilarating career ahead of us. Thank you.
Now we come to the high point of our commencement, presentation of the degree candidates. First, honorary degree of Doctor of Engineering. Second, the doctoral candidates who will be hooded by their faculty advisor or thesis advisor and department head on stage, followed by the master's and bachelor's degree candidates, including Masters of Science, Masters of Energy Engineering, Masters of Engineering. Those graduates are already hooded, and the Bachelor of Science candidates. Congratulating the candidates on stage will be Dean Nelson, President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, Provost Poser, Dean Art, and honored guests.
Will President Killeen, Chancellor Emeritus, and Secretary Williams please come forward and present John Major? Citation of University of Illinois, May 12, 2019, John E. Major for the honorary degree of Doctor of Engineering. John E. Major, you are president and founder of MTSG, and you have been an influential force behind the major technical innovations in wireless communications over the last 50 years. Among your many academic degrees, you award a Master's of Science in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Illinois at Chicago in 1982. Your distinguished career can be measured in the tremendous upward trajectory in your titles and responsibilities, but even more so in the discoveries and impact you've made on world communications. You have been a part of some of the most well-known global names in the technology world, including Motorola and Qualcomm, among many others. You have served as inventor or co-inventor on many U.S. and worldwide patents, including U.S. patent number 5054110, titled Multi-Site Dispatching System Cell Registration, which was one of the critical inventions to allow multiple geographical cell sites to support dispatch on cellular users as users pass from one cell to another. You were also a co-inventor with your wife, Susan M. Major, for a dynamic group allocation that made it possible for public safety networks to adapt their group calling to match the tactical situation. In 2003, you joined the external UIC Advisory Board, served as chair from 2008 to 2017, and helped create the first in the nation freshman guaranteed paid internship in 2014, providing important opportunities to our students. During your tenure and through your own generosity, you have helped sustain the momentum that has led the UIC College of Engineering to become the fastest growing college at UIC. As an alumnus, you are a source of great pride to our entire university community. In appreciation of contributions to society you have made, and upon the recommendation of the Senate of the University of Illinois at Chicago, I am honored to present you to the President of the University for the honorary degree of Doctor of Engineering.
Upon this recommendation, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois, I hereby confer upon you, John E. Major, the honorary degree of Doctor of Engineering, in token whereof we invest you with this hood and present you with this diploma. Congratulations.
If I've learned anything in life, I'm a little choked up. If I've learned anything in life, is it takes a village. No one does it alone. And I could stand here for a very long time thanking many, many people for helping me to be in this spot at this moment. Instead, Susan Major, would you please stand up? No one told you to sit down. The mother of our children, the rock of my life, the guiding light for our family, and thank you for making all this possible.
A special request to the audience, please refrain from taking photographs of graduates on the platform. Professional photographers will be taking pictures of every graduate. After the commencement, there will be plenty of opportunities for you to take your personal photographs outdoors. Jonathan Art, Associate Dean of the Graduate College, will now present the doctoral candidates. Hooding the candidates will be the department head and their thesis advisor. A thesis advisor, also sometimes called a dissertation advisor or doctoral advisor, is selected by the doctoral student. Often he or she is an advanced member of a university faculty whose role is to guide a graduate student in pursuit of a doctorate degree, helping them select coursework as well as shaping, refining, and directing the student's choice of subject.
I ask the doctoral candidates to please stand if you're able. President Killeen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Thank you, Dean Art. Upon these recommendations and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois, I confer upon each of you the Doctor of Philosophy degree for which you have been presented, and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. Congratulations.
Will the PhD graduates please approach the stage?
Ayushmita Day, Doctor of Philosophy in Bioengineering. Dissertation, Effect of Fusion Methods on Adjacent Segment Biomechanics in a Lumbar Spine with Pre-Existing Conditions. Advisor, Raghu Natarajan. Reza Godzi, Doctor of Philosophy in Bioengineering. Dissertation, Graphene Liquid Cell Transmission Electron Microscopy Investigation of Confined Liquids. Advisor, Tolu Shokufar. Christopher Knowlton, Doctor of Philosophy in Bioengineering. Dissertation, a gait-dependent model of wear from retrieved polyethylene components of total knee replacements. Advisor, Marcus A. Wimmer. Meng Chi Shin, Doctor of Philosophy in Bioengineering. Dissertation, using electroencephalography-based connectomics for pattern learning on psychiatric disorders. Advisor, Alex Leo. Wei Tian, Doctor of Philosophy in Bioinformatics. Dissertation, Computational Investigation of Structural and Thermodynamic Properties of Beta-Barrel Membrane Proteins. Advisor Ji Liang. Monica Cook, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemical Engineering. Dissertation, Film-Based Optical Elements for Passive Solar Concentration in Building Integrated Photovoltaic Glass Applications. Advisor, Saeed Al-Halaj. Dong-Woo Lee, Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering. Dissertation, Machine-Based Statistical Learning of Urban Metabolism. Advisor, Sybil Darable. Nilofar Nabili Tarani, Doctor of Philosophy in Materials Engineering. Dissertation, Microstructural Characterization and Damage Detection in Steels and Aluminum with Linear and Nonlinear Ultrasonic Testing. Advisor, J. Ernesto Indocochea. Sabita Acharya, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science. Dissertation, Generating Personalized Hospital Stay Summaries for Patients. Advisor, Barbara D. Eugenio. Guisang Ma, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Dissertation, Learning from Brain Data for Neurological Disorder Analysis. Advisor, Philip S. Yu. Shuai Wang, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Dissertation, Target-Oriented Content and Sentiment Analysis. Advisor, Bing Liu. Farzaneh Yayanajad, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Dissertation, Curvature Analysis in Complex Networks, Theory and Application. Advisor, Bhaskar Dasgupta. Siren Kaladian, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering. Dissertation, Enable In-Band Full Duplex Communication. Advisor, Besma Smita. Niwedita Kobragade, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering. Dissertation, Design of On-Demand DBS System for Movement Disorders using Non-Invasive Control Signals and the Need for Adaptive Learning. Advisor, Daniela Tuninetti. Marco Port, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering. Dissertation, A Novel Optically Reconfigurable Conformal Transmittery. Advisor, Pier Giorgio Uslengi. Afshin Gassemi, Doctor of Philosophy in Industrial Engineering. Dissertation, System of Systems Approach to Develop an Energy-Water Nexus Model Under Uncertainty. Advisor, Michael J. Scott. Patrick Comiskey, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dissertation, Fluid Mechanics of Blood Motion Resulting from Common Bloodletting Events. Advisor, Alexander L. Yerin. Christopher Stazel, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dissertation, Thermal Phenomena Resulting in Adhesion and Detachment. Advisor, Alexander L. Yerin. Hoon Hye, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dissertation, In Situ Liquid Cell TEM Studies of Nucleation and Growth at Nanoscale. Advisor, Reza Shabazian Yassar. Fatime Nazari, Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering. Dissertation, Modeling Travel Behavior with the Advent of Electric and Autonomous Vehicle Technologies. Advisor, Abul Fazl Mohammadian. Odalok Sain, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Dissertation, Manipulating Liquid Volumes by Wettability Patterned Substrates. Advisor, Konstantin M. Megaridis.
We now come to the master's degree candidates. A master's degree is granted to individuals who have undergone study demonstrating a mastery of a specific field of study or area of professional practice. They possess advanced knowledge of a specialized body of theoretical and applied topics. Within this area, the College of Engineering has candidates obtaining their master's degrees in 3 areas: Masters of Science, Masters of Energy Engineering, and Masters of Engineering. Jonathan Art will now present the Masters of Science candidates.
At this time, I ask the Master of Science candidates only to please rise if you're able. President Killeen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present the candidates for the Master of Science degree.
Thank you, Dean Art. Distinguished candidates, upon these recommendations and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois, I confer upon each of you the degree of Masters of Science for which you have been presented, and to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Dean Nelson will now present the Masters of Energy Engineering candidates and the Masters of Engineering candidates.
I ask the Masters of Energy Engineering and the Masters of Engineering candidates to please rise if you are able. President Killeen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degree of Masters of Energy Engineering and Masters of Engineering.
Thank you, Dean Nelson. Upon these recommendations and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois, I confer upon each of you the degree of Masters of Energy Engineering and the degree of Masters of Engineering for which you have been presented, and to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Dean Nelson will now present the Bachelor of Science candidates.
I ask the Bachelor of Science candidates to please stand if you are able. President Killeen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
Thank you, Dean Nelson. Distinguished candidates, upon these recommendations and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois, I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Science for which you have been presented, and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Will the new master's and bachelor's graduates please approach the stage? I ask the marshals for each department to escort their graduates to the stage.
Master of Engineering, Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. Tamila Chernow, Master of Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. Naveen George. Brian Gurley. Yan Lee. Zay Lee. Joshua Sheldon. Shi Yao Drew. Master of Energy Engineering. Donald Dada. Leonel Diaz. Michael Atticus Doman. Vineet Gala. Tess Gallagher. Diego Galvez. Elizabeth Ioncheva. Christoph Kompeel. Joe Levy. Rimzim Mazumdar. Jignash Sapra. Gizgosh Tomchuk. Warden Thomas Borvan. Boney Matthew. Shirley Chow. Master of Science Bioengineering. Julia Crocioni. Guido Walter Di Donato. Chiara De Vice. Matthew Yudkoek. Jody Christine Finlay. Lu Yao Guo. Jessica Leone. Wang Xin He. Kirsten Sipek. Chang Tan. Wei Tian. Asil Akishteni. Kulud Baste. Elizabeth Brought. Austin Buen Garib. Sunil Duman Raju. Gavin Enderlin. Gaia Gabola. Sydney Hardiman. Debbie Ibrahim. Jason Jacob. Kimberly Jacob. Nathaniel Jesko. Amin Kishta. Thomas Kubik. Brandon Lucas. Michael Lucas. Celine Makaraniag. Renee Mariona. Ben McClellan. Rajarshware Meenakshi. Rebecca Mitra. Asra Mubin. Graça Mustafa. Chaitali Naik. Lara Namari. Julian Pacheco. Haley Patel. Hita Patel. Krunal Patel. Mitva Patel. Priyank Patel. Meghna Priyanka Pisapati. Darpan Rathod. Nida Ramhe. Jasmine Sakri. Meda Sesham. Sweta Shah. Angelica Smith. Harini Sriram. Joseph Striblin. Tina Trin. Jude was happily. Jean Volchenko. Catherine Shie. Colin Shu.
Estefania Zarate Espinosa. Daniel Stein. Master of Science in Bioinformatics. Shivani Kamath Bellman. Shui Li. Master of Science in Chemical Engineering. Yu Chen Gao. Chun Yin Li. Janice Lee. Kenny Martinez. Shengzhu Tang. Hao Tian Wang. Shuiyang Wang. Wenqi Xu. Shuari Rin. Jaehan Yu. Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering. Ekaterina Vasilyevna Ivanov. Ragad Al-Badri. Janine Nicole Agancillo. Osama Al-Maskati. Mohammed Bilaludin. Emily Buell. Carly Birkin. Shirley Chan. Tiffany Chung. Michael Donnelly. Peter Durosinmi. Rain Fisher. Colin Foster. Kenil Gandhi. Maria Garcia Hernandez. Susana Gonzalez. Sarah Harris. Elizabeth John. Irene Jose. Eric Adupong. Giergosh Kokoshka. Nova Korkis. Joseph Kostensky. Christian Kozlowski. Alexander Kubinsky. Corey Lawrence. Trung Le. Erica Lee. Joshua Lomahan. Amanda Lee. Matthew McKinney. Bilal Mehmood, Rigoberto Mejia, Catherine Milla, Mohammed Mirza, Damien Panik, Hardi Kumar Patel, Vrushant Patel, George Pecoraro, Reshma Ravi, Matt Ryan, Fatima Saeed, Sophia Surfian, David Schultz, Michael Shakro, Camille Stanzik, Muhammad Tariq, Raymond Trelka, Matthew Wagoner, Arif Wadan, David Veselovsky, Nabil Mirza, Sanjana Epari, Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Mehmet Akif Akbuga, Yazan Al-Shawabke, Nicholas Ananya, Elliot Anderson, Mustafa Awali, Yirachaya Barnfian, Jamie Boryus, Bingan Chen, Misil Cordova Vasquez, Chimeng Fong, Mahdav Gaur, Yutong Gong, Kyle Hagan, Darshan Jain, Dong Tian Ji, Mohammad Shaiwar Ali Khan, Peter Lauer, Guang Yi Li, Wan Ying Liu, Renata Marquez Amaral, Ola Mosley Sergi, Raksha Rai, Debajoti Saha, Mohil Manish Shah, Janfei Tian, Xiaoxi Yang, Yingwen Zhang, Yujia Zhang, Master of Science in Materials Engineering, Tin Shang Gong, Osadolo Iroa, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Sanya Oli, Ali Al-Zubi, Marvin Ambrosio, Jose Aravalo, Tyler Bratland, Jenna Burian, Ranulfo Cervantes, Xavier De Rosa, Shifra Feldman, Donald Franch, Griffin Fuller, Mirat Gergis, Christopher Hype, Aladdin Ishmael, Francisco Lopez, Nicholas McLemore, Christine McHale, Ryan Narada, Zlatko Nikolov, Herbert Nuagaba, Mario Ortega, Abraham Perez, George Fabian Rojas,
Jacqueline Saniak, Alyssa Solomon, Jack Timmons, Francine Wong, Muhammad Zikriya, Elena Dizdari, Fabian Carlos Acevedo, James Nickel, Master of Science, Computer Science, Gautam, Mohit Haresh Adwani, Nancy Agarwal, Nipan Agarwal, Kanika Ahuja, Andres Alvarez Lopez, Pramod Anantha, Sandeep Kiran Ann, Bhargav Arisetti, Rashmi Aroro, Nivetha Babu, Pratyush Bugaria, Harsh Bajaj, Shreyash Bali, Sritama Banerjee, Ame Barapatre, Akash Burway, Kavyath Basani, Triparna Bhattacharya, Amlan Boi, Latika Burani, Suchen Birador, Miradula Nitin Borkar, Sravya Busa Yavalasa, Gurpreet Kaur Chabada, Namaswi Chandarama, Piyush Chandra, Chang Chang, Sanjana Malik, Rohit Chanan Jundaria, Sai Chan, Adhoshit Datta, Yash Durmamar, Nishali DeMello, Uneza Faiz, Mateo Foglio, Parinitha Ganapati Subramaniam, Chinmay Gangal, Tathagata Ganguly, Nihal Pratap Ganathi, Mohit Kumar Paritosh Gia. Suraj Golap. Dipankar Ghosh. Ayush Giri. Shubhadra Govindan. Ayush Goyal. Yashika Goyal. Dhananjay Gupta. Rachita Gupta. Sudhashnu Gupta. Vipul Vivek Haralkar. Adarsh Hedi. Pavan Baravaj Holen Ran Sipura.
Harsh Jain. Vanishra Yaiswal. Adarsh Janaparedi Venkata. Abhijit Manohar Jivaraj. Shrishti Janwar. Amrish Ashwin Kumar Javeri. Akshun Jingan. Lakshmi Divya Jilalamudi Kamala. Sandeep Joshi. Karan Kadakia. Sai Krishna Kalahasti. Maitreya Kansal. Riyansh Ketan Karani. Lakshmi Manaswi Kara. Saba Saraj Katawala. Debaji Kaushik. Ashwani Kemani. Charu Kochar. Sneha Komandur Parasarati. Ashwin Kritakavasan. Pratik Anil Shirsagar. Minal Kucheria. Mayuri Kumari. Hereford Johnson III. Pranali Loki. Shashank Maitani. Manika Maheshwari. Kavya Malikarjuna. Vinay Manchundia. Santosh Mani. Sachin Matthew. Sean Martinelli. Glenn Mascarenhus. John Maxwell. Francesco Montavani. Tommaso Massari. Marco Mele. Marco Mionico. Jacopo Olivo. Guido Muscioni. Abdul Muqit Muhammad. Mohammed Motasim. Dixit Mysore Nagaraj. Sai Sharan Nagulapali. Surya Nikita Naramseti. Gopi Krishnan Narasimha Gupta. Mohammed Noman Mullah. Vasant Pandiarajan. Gaurav Pant. Krunit Kumar Patel. Yogesh Patil. Sai Faltankar. Francesco Pinci. Ricardo Presioni. Rina Mary Putota. Sylvester Savio Raj. Shail Rakunde. Sanjay Ramachandran. Malavika Ramprasad. Sandeep Renee. Pranay Kumar Rasaluri. Sankul Rawat. Sahil Sarhakar. Priyanka Salian. Meghana Sanjay. Tejas Sarma. Pooja Sawant. Lorenzo Samaria. Harsh Shah. Tanvir Shaikh. Chaudhry Ahmed Sharif. Anant Singh. Divyansh Singh. Kislaya Kumar Singh. Dinesh Anand Sivarabhamanian Suryaryanian. Vijaya Nadini Sivaswamy. Jaspreet Kaur Sohal. Chirag Soni. Vishwasrivali Ramamohan. Malavika Srinivas. Rohan Tadpale. Induja Takelapati. Philip Joseph Thomas. Deepika Tripathi. Ajinkaya Upasni. Ramnarayan Vania Sami. Akshay Vedpatak. Amog Venkatesh. Sriram Venkata Subramanyam Venturi. Charvi Varani. Bhargav Voletti. Manali Wake. Tinesh Madan Mohan. Garfi Chu. Lindsay Joseph Stalin. Paolo Polimeno Camastra. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Manuel Adrianson. Atif Agarwal. Kyle Aguilar. Funmilola Akintoye. Hiba Alam.
Misum Ali. Zainab Amujahid. Daisy Arellano. Sarah Arthur. Mirza Baig. Gregorio Barbosa. Cole Barnes. Wilfried Christoph Baidu. Kevin Bell. Munya Berada. Muna Bist. Reem Bricka. Mika Kabudoli. Julio Castaneda. Muhammad Chaudhary. Li Yuan Chen. Sean Cody. Saurav Das. Kyle Dixler. Jean-Philippe Douai Backman. Austin Eck. Simarpreet Gadhok. Michael Gallagher. Luis Garibe. Maciej Girek. Christy Joni. Jakob Glebaki. Aaron Givara. Brandon Hock. Corey Habel. Joshua Herman. Van Sin Ho. Marquise Howard. Rupaldan Jadhav. Ahmed Khan. George Karchenko. Abdullah Kidwai. Kyle Kirby. Mudit Kumar. Alessandra Laudando. Cesar Lascano. Svirinas Lingutla. Bennett Machorovsky. Sakshi Muheshwahi. Sohum Merotra. Daniel Monarez. Essen Musabeliu. Lauren Wynn. Viet Wynn. John Nunez. Rohit Padmarao. Eric Leon. Etienne Palmer Campbell. Shirag Patel. Daval Patel. Anusha Pai. Neil Patel. Shivam Patel. Tapus Patel. Pavyu Piatron. Hubert Pleva. Chance Potter. Fatima Carney. Jose Rodriguez. Sergio Rodriguez Jr. Megan Ryan. Maurice Savage. Michael Scorsolini. Philip Zerwinski. Sasan Shafi Janji. Mohammed Shafiuddin. Shruti Shah. Uriya Soni. Stephen Swick. Ulazidlau Tarsanov. Patrick Toshko. William Tower. Ronald Trio. Kashya Kumar Trivedi. Alex Urquiza. Arturo Urquiza. Alan Velenitsky. Tarush Vig. James Warda. Kareem Yakub. Jason Yo. Angela Yip.
Shira Youssef. John Zajac. Tian Zhao. Dane Zeman. Kaval Kumar Patel. Master of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering. Sudanva Agartha. Aravind Algar Radhakrishnan. Sanamdeep Singh Anand. Jiri Balasubramanian. Mohammed Akib Mohammed Ayub Bangi. Li Ming Bao. Sri Sai Ankit Basava. Sushil Samuel Bharat Singh. Giorgio Bonoman. Federico Bernere. Michela Calvi. Andrea Ciccardi. Gabrielle Alexis Genevieve Krivakor. Ye Chao Di. Yong Hao Dong. Tanvi Goagri. Lei Gong. Manish Grover. Nan Hui Gu. Simon Gurda. Gopinath Yagadesan. Bhuvan Jain. Sabur Jamal. Manisha Jha. Ekta Kapoor. Japeng Lee. Teng Lee. Shipeng Lee. Shangwei Li. Mingyu Liu. Zairan Liu. Lan Sheng Liu. Uttira Mandikandan. Rung Xuan Miao. Apurv Mishra. Marco Montoya. Lakshay Mutreya. Anuj Nadig. Aishwara Nagarkar. Binwei Ni. Ishita Oiha. Nishant Onkarapa, Yao Uyang, Hongi Pan, Siddhant Pani, Mateo Palomo, Usman Rafiq, Samia Rumesh, Sneha Runwal, Tamana Ravi Rupani, Akshay Sachdeva, Shrivija Sankar Raman, Surya Tilipan Senthil Kumar, Chu Kui Sao, Resham Sharma, Yuchi Shi, Jatinder Singh, Ramji Singh, Paridi Singhal, Lakshmi Sridevi, Divyansh Srivastava, Joshua Stringy, Arshdeep Takar, Kowloon Town, Shubham Varshne, Ruchi Rajesh Vazarani, Sanket Wagmarai, Fei Wu Wang, Mingze Wei, Haoran Xu, Wenqi Jia, Hao Peng Zhang, Zhang Yewu Si, Zhe Zhao, Jingyang Zhao, Tianming Zheng, Wei Hong Qin, Shi Zhen, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Alfredo Almaraz, Justino Almazan, Lester Bachovsky, Brendan Brown, Noel Castro, Dara Cheer, Pedro de la Torre, Mateo Strag, Edgar Guzman, Brian Kawoya, Nanmin Kone, Tyler McKay, Babav Patel, Ayush Patel, Mohammed Raza, Palak Tripathi, Xianfeng Zhang, Manyat Crump, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Savim Acharya, Godwin Ayakwa, Mohammed Aladrus, Andres Barajas, L'Esperance Baptiste, Sharik Bokhari, Jilani Buchain, John Michael Conless, Christopher Casey, Angel Castillo, Atana Stalevsky, Jonathan Diaz, Megan Daig, Victor Diaz de Leon, Mohammed El-Amin, Eric Estrada, Imani Harris, Thor Hawist, Zachary Hellriegel, Kyle Hinrichs, Tariq Jabrani,
Jason Joseph, Muhammad Khan, Shueb Khan, Stephanie Lopez, Michael Luciano, Jason Mannix, Andre Marotta, Eduardo Martinez, Robin Mata, Josue Mateo, Ernest Mikau, Michael Modesto, Jason Modi, Zubairuddin Mohammed, Rami Muhammad, Brent Neekin, Sinji Win, Amanda Nunez, David Olson, Jose Padilla, Gail Patakan, Luis Ramirez, Strakov Raseta, Peter Ruvel, George Rico Juarez, Alfredo Ruiz, Abdul Rahman Shalabi, Ashley Spritzer, Angelo Stasinos, Amir Ali Saeed, Joshua Tang, Benjamin Martinez, Waldo Acosta, Michelle Al-Said, Bachelor of Science, Engineering Physics, Andres Aguilar, Master of Science, Industrial Engineering, Garish Ambulkar, Garang Amruskar, Kingsley Abhishek Andridos, Aditya Banerjee, Abhishek Bandari, Siddharth Arvind Chaudhary, Jay Kumar Desai, Sanyuja Desai, Sarabi Deshmukh, Pratik Sanjeev Deshpande, Shreyas Dole, Anuj Jildayal, Suyog Gundrad, Rishika Hande. Anish Hendry. Shreyas Hongekar. Oluwa Kayode Jagede. Jianqi Jiang. Pratamesh Kalaskar. Surabi Krishnananda. Sujan Kuruvanka Srinivas. Prajwal Mahadevu. Abhishek Shiravajirao Munde. Suhasitha Narayan. Adaikapan Narayanan. Prashuth Shia Pushka Puled. Himanshu Patel. Royanak Patel. Ruchi Patel. Sharma Plash. Teus Prunveen Kumar. Vikrant Singh Bethakur. Parth Kaul. Abinvar Ramesh. Sanjay Rudrapa Doraguni. Sirvaj Gaikwad. Harsh Sangvi. Chendur Santalingum. Benzir Muhammad Shaikh. Vinay Shinde. Shivank Kejurwal. Danyashiri Sripathi. Venkaya Satya Sai Pani Sashank Talapragada. Rikta Tapase. Esha Thorat. Arvind Vaitiswaran. Surya Prabha Vijaya Prabhu. Fan Wang. Ravi Kiran Vangipurapu Venkata. Tian Yi Xiong. Ankur Kulkarni. Nishant Pillai. Akshay Bilari. Pavan Rayashekar. Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Jacopo Bernardini. Venkata Samir Kumar Betan Abhotla. Vinayak Chaturvedi. Alicio D'Angelo. Helena Della Monica. Sai Prakash Garimella.
Binesh Kumar Garnek. Samir Ingale. Sneha Kamat. Sneha Kamat. Prakyat Kanaraju. Ankit Uday Karkanis. Gaurav Kok. Gayatri Vinod Kolakar. Rohit Kulkarni. Akhil Naga Sai Kuriti. Purvang Lapsiwala. Xing Li. Ketki Lichad. Chen Lin. Hao Ling. Tao Lu. Ritvik Madala. Byron Moy. Avadut Moulay. Yash Muthi. Sitaram Kundinya Mutia. Negar Nagash Zadeh. Nikita Nayak. Jeffrey Astro. Sandra Kumar Panda. Ashe Paansi. Karen Jaimin Bai Patel. Claudia Buyisi. Rohit Ramachandra Nair. Satyam Singh. Hariraj Sundararaj. Suhas Tambada. Yi Shao Tao. Sharath Venkatramia Rao. Kaijan Wei. Kamal Woli. Jingwei Wu. Min Kun Xiao. Wei Shu. Kai Wen Shui. Rishikesh Vijay Yadav. Chu Zhang. Jianan Zhang. Lei Wang. Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering. Mithri Adonki. Joseph Bernick. Srirath Cheer. Eric Dade. Douglas Bright. Ali Albana. Efianye Ezerique. Esteban Gamboa. Mark Lois. Mohammed Naim. Julia Paniagua. Jay Patel. Michael Rains. Jocelyn Rivas. Stephanie Ruiz Gonzalez. Karan Shah. Abdul Aziz Shalabi. Alicia Stewart. Jose Yanis Vargas. Alberto Olea. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Badr Abbas. Rami Abdul Ghani. Muad Jabruni, Khalid Al-Qadi, Suvam Acharya, Zain Ahmed, Hassan Ali, Paulo Alvarado, Alan Augustine, Demetrios Averginos, Alex Bazdor, Christian Beltran, Joshua Benitez, Georgi Bilyarsky, Malik Blackman, Jose Benoan, Cameron Bourne, Alexander Bolger, Daniela Cabrera, Clyde Sacco, Alexandro Candelas, Andy Chu, Eden Crespo, Alex De La Cuba, Jason DePhillips, Mark Gabe Duremdis, Aaliyah Ellis, Brian Flanagan, Awin Gandhi, Jose Garcia, Omar Garcia, Christopher Gardner, Mateusz Gavel, Aman Gadar, Michael Ganatyuk, James Gooderum, Michael Gramillion, Froilan Gualtpa, Mahmoud Hamouda, Joshua Hoffman, Grant Husin, Dino Husnich, Raheel Jafarani, Christopher James, Perla Jimenez Cabral, Corey Judkins, Mustafa Kanan, Christoph Kiuk, Pirapat Kitipong Patana, Eva Konchevska, Bogdan Kaval, Atziri Leon, Zong Liu, Christian Maya Ruiz, David McDermott, Ryan McKeever, Nicole Minarovich,
Pamela Miglands, Luis Montañez, Munzir Zamir Muhammad, Joseph Nacionales, Hao Win, Paul Win, Sarah Nolan, Eduardo Ocampo, Blake Elhaffen, Rosalino Ortega, Michael Pack, Kyle Palmer, Jeet Patel. Nitin Patel. Neil Patel. Panth Patel. Parth Patel. Vakar Pervez. Kevin Shabilski. Abdul Rahman. Cheyenne Ranjubari. Alejandro Reyes. Hope Rojas. Alan Roman Arriega. Gilberto Romero. Omar Ron. Jose Luis Salinas Jr. Catherine Simonik. Casper Skifat. Lisa Soderlind. Lynette Sugatan. Martin Schultz. Claudia Swigan. Agnieszka Shudi. Kelsey Cheddar. Daniel Velasquez. Adrian Walkosh. Sean Wollenweber. Marina Yukana. Anush Parikh. Anas Sayuri. Seth Shepard. Sumaya Ahmed. Loivo. Vanessa Pineda. Angeline Campert. Is that your phone?
Let us give the new graduates a big round of applause. Before we begin the recessional that will close this 52nd commencement, I ask the audience to please remain seated until the stage party and all the graduates have left this room. The graduates will be waiting for you outside. In conclusion, congratulations to the graduates and to all of the families and friends on this memorable day. Will Professor Goncharov and Professor Scott please rise and pick up the UIC and engineering banners? Faculty, please rise and follow the marshals to the main floor.
Amen.